Now we're recording.
Yeah. Now we're getting into it.
Now we're getting into it. So when we're doing this, when we're speaking, you're on video.
Okay.
So try to speak loudly and clearly. You don't have to be a weirdo, but just speak loudly and clearly so that these people, yes, can hear what you're saying. I have 96 subscribers. They're mostly real people. So you got about 96 people watching you learn to drive. Because what we're doing today in this video is we're going to take this 18-year-old dude and teach him to drive this standard Kia Soul. How do you feel about that?
I'm kind of nervous because I've never done it before.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes.
Exactly. Of course, I don't have my seatbelt on for this part of the video, so that looks good. That looks great. Just perfect. Awesome.
Naturally.
That's fine.
It's a good example.
Get arrested after the fact. You're basically figuring out how to take off without having, oh shit, I gotta take that. Hello, Marie. Very good, how are you? On Thursday. On the Friday. Okay, I don't even clearly know what day it is. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. So here, I'm just gonna move right over there. We're just gonna make sure. Can I just get right in your face? I'm still recording, and it doesn't mean I won't use this, but I probably will.
Okay.
It's gonna go flying. So this parking lot is what we're gonna do. So there's a little inn right here, and you can just kind of do exactly what I'm doing. Shifting really early, and I just get out to here and just turn and go back. And I'll show you some things to know once you get over here. And at any point it's feeling weird or stupid, you can just push the clutch in and the car will just roll to a stop. Roll to a stop, like, what's something that rolls to a stop, Caleb?
Something that rolls to a stop. It's pretty good, right?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Shut her down. Here. We're gonna have to get it started quickly because it's hot. Let's switch seats.
Let us. Well, this feels weird.
I'm sure it does. Okay, so you are in the car now. The first thing you need to know about a standard vehicle is this shifter. You see this pattern on top?
I do.
Reverse, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Right? Reverse is all the way over and up, and that's backwards. If you don't pull this thing up, you can't put it in reverse. You can only go into first. So you start off in first. In order to start the car, which we need to do right now because it's really hot, is push the clutch down. It's the far left pedal.
I can't even see the pedals.
Yeah, the far left one.
Far left one.
And the second from left one. The far left is the clutch, which will disengage the engine from the wheels. Doesn't matter what the engine does when the clutch is pushed, the car won't go nowhere with that lever pushed down. The second from the left one is the brake pedal. If you push that, the car won't roll anywhere and you're safe. You also can't start the car without those two things pushed down. Now you can start it.
Okay.
Wow, it's hot.
It is.
Just twist her until she goes. All the way over.
All the way over.
You have both pedals pushed down.
Oh.
Okay, there.
Okay.
So your left foot right now is on the clutch.
Okay.
That is what disengages the engine from the wheels. It's all that it does.
Yes.
The brake is the second one over. Next to it over here is the gas pedal. That's the fun pedal. That's the pedal you push when you want to get the ladies. So push the left two pedals.
Left two ones, these ones.
So what you have done is disengage the engine from the wheels and told the wheels to lock up so you don't roll anywhere.
Okay.
I've also put it in neutral already for you. And now the car will start when you twist the key.
Ah, okay.
And keep those pushed down.
The other one.
Push them down and hold them there.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Hold them there and don't move anything. Now the car will not do anything, except what will happen is the air conditioning will work. So let's just sit here for a second.
Okay.
So the brake is your right foot.
Yes.
So just take your foot off the brake.
Okay.
You may roll.
They didn't, but it would have been.
Okay. That's all you gotta do. So again, you're gonna push the clutch in and just push the gas a smidge, and then you're gonna slowly lift the clutch off with your left foot.
Okay.
Just slowly, and you'll start to feel the engine pull just a bit. You'll start to feel it move the car, and if you get weirded out, just push the clutch back in, and then the engine can't do nothing. It will just roll to a stop. Does anything that make sense or not?
It does make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So first off, you gotta buckle up for safety.
Oh, this is true.
There we go. So first off, make sure your wheel is lined up.
Yes.
So you're steering in the direction that you intend to be steering. Can you see out the back in that mirror right here?
No.
Okay, adjust it to however you need so you can see.
I can see out the back.
I assume you can sort of see through these mirrors to see back. I always have them set up so that I gotta duck down a little bit to see because I don't like having people eyeballs right in my eyes while I'm driving.
Yes.
So you're all good to go. So right now, just give the gas a little shot. Keep your foot on the clutch and give the gas a little shot. Right.
Okay.
And it's important. You feel what that feels like. And if you mashed it down, push it a little farther. Yeah. He understands. Okay, so so that's the idea. Like, you don't have to push it very far at all. In fact, if you took your foot off the clutch without touching the gas, this car would almost kind of go. You can try it and see what happens. And don't touch the gas at all. It'll probably stall, and you should know what that feels like.
Okay.
Is your foot off the clutch at all?
It is.
Nice. Okay, so we're good.
We're good.
Give the gas a slight tap.
Okay.
Just a slight tap. Okay. So do you see what's wrong?
So I'm moving.
Okay, clutch back on.
Okay.
Brake on. Perfect. Got to be in gear.
Right.
Right, we're in
Makes
neutral.
sense.
So you want first, you know where first is? First, or second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Over and up.
Over and up.
You should just clunk it around something. Feel how it works. Try to shift it into first and second, you know?
Okay. Okay. Try and not kill us.
Try not to kill anyone else. We are expendable.
Okay. So we're going.
You're going.
We're going.
Let's start turning. Thinking about turning. Watch out for this fella.
Yes.
If you don't feel good, just put the brakes on. Just put the brakes on. There you go. I'm just gonna let him go do his thing. It's a driver training car. We didn't crash into the driver training car.
Nice. Ooh, that's
Less than that. Just keep going that way and keep turning.
Okay.
Keep turning. We're just gonna do a U-turn up to the other side of that pole over there. It's okay. Go that way.
Okay.
Steering. Okay, no, you got it. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. So you can go this way. Just steer. You're just using the clutch and the gas. You're a little stally.
Okay.
Okay, you're all good. So now just keep going this way and turn us over to where we were.
Okay. This is really weird. This is weird to steer it.
Yeah, it's an odd. The whole thing's a very odd experience. For sure.
Very different to what I'm used to,
Yeah.
which is video games.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you're getting a feel for this.
yes.
You're starting to get a feel for this. Did it stall?
No.
Perfect. Okay.
Oops. Okay.
Okay, now it did. Or do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, then just mess with it. Honestly, just mess around with it. You're doing great. You're doing great. You only stalled it once. Or twice.
Alright.
And don't kill this dude.
Alright. Well, if I do, I'm not gonna pay for his funeral.
No, you're totally not.
It'll be his deal.
His deal.
Okay. So we're turning.
Yep. Turning and keep it sharp. Remember, push the clutch in if the car starts to do anything that you don't like. Perfect.
Okay.
You're all good. Now straighten her out. Nice. We'll just continue down here and I'll try to turn along where the yellow is. It's fine that we're going this fast. You're still using a mix of the clutch and the gas. And then we'll just kind of park up here in the corner facing that way. So be a little further over. Yeah, and then just face us that way. Break us up.
Oh. Okay.
Very good. You get the dance down off of the clutch and everything. So that's good. So we just did a little circuit.
We did.
That's pretty good. So you're using the clutch. As you can tell, it's not on off. It kind of is, but there's a middle where it's like, oh, the clutch is sort of not on, and I can sort of, it's starting to switch. Technically, you shouldn't ride a standard car like that because it's burning the clutch the whole time. And it's fine for doing this, but you generally shouldn't do that. You should slowly let the clutch off, and then now the engine's doing it. But when you're going this slow in a parking lot, in first gear, it's like it's like a bicycle, right? It's a low gear and it's very sensitive. So if you touch the gas, you'll be doing this, and it's hard to keep. So really, you let the clutch all the way off and then pop it down into second, and now it's a little more dopey, and you can be like push the gas farther, and the car like slowly speed up. So you're just kind of getting to that point.
Okay.
I think you should drive around more.
I should.
I'm gonna eat chips. Watch out for these people.
I am watching out for these people.
I got to tell you about that.
Yes.
It is not an ideal scenario.
Right.
So if anybody comes through, they're going to assume you're just a driver, like you know it all, like the rest of us. Clutch and brake.
Clutch and brake.
Stop the car. We'll just wave them on through. And I'll tell you if I see anybody coming. But if I say stop, that just means clutch and brake. You don't have to jam it on, but just stop us. Drive me to the mall. Or, well, no, just drive me around.
Okay.
There will be a point when that happens.
Oh, that's not right. Okay. Clutch all the way down. Okay. There we go. That's better. Not too much gas.
Okay, stop.
Off. What?
Stop. Thank you. Sorry, I just saw a car. And that's another part of the thing that we're going to be worried about.
The mirrors.
The mirrors and situational awareness.
Yes.
Super important, probably the most important part of the whole driving process is knowing where all of these dumbass people are going, because they don't know where they're going. You always just assume that nobody knows what they're doing.
Alright, so I'm just going to do another circle.
Do another circuit,
Just
a
like
loop.
What I just did. Okay.
What you just did.
Turn around.
And you can experiment with how the clutch is, and if you want to take your foot all the way off and just see how, and you'll probably feel like you're going really fast.
Whoops.
It's all good. You're doing good.
Alright.
Yep. This is the most dangerous part because there's people's property to crash into, so.
That's true. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, well, yeah.
As you would be.
As you would be, yeah.
It's not quite the lane, but
That's
all right.
fine, that's fine. You'll figure it out, and again, you want to stay away from people's junk, so.
Okay. And then turn this way.
There we go. You can practice stopping, you can practice parking in some of these spots if you want. Pretty good.
Did.
And part of it is putting the car where you want it to be, because you're off to the left, right? And it feels like it's weird because, like Millennium Falcon, there's more car on this side than there is on that side, so you got to figure that out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's good to continue doing what you're doing and practice putting the car where you want it, as opposed to where you ended up.
Okay.
And eventually try to put it in a spot and see how that feels, and then we can experiment with other stuff, backing up and other shit. But there's no rush. The main thing is to not hurt your...
Okay, excuse me.
The main thing is to not